All right, we good now. I was live a second ago, and I didn't set it as public, so no one knew. Let me fix this shirt. All right, we should be good now, though. We should be good now. Blessings, Hassan. What's happening? What's up, Stacy? All right, let me shift over to my laptop. All right, there we go. Now we're straight. Oh, you know what? That might be the old one. Wait a minute. Let me see. Maybe that's why he's saying that. Yeah, that might be the old one. And my internet is not as strong as I would like it to be at this moment. Yeah, it ain't as strong as I'd like it to be. Hate when this happens. Damn, I can't really see the chat. All right, it's coming up a little bit. Lewis, what's up? What's up, Adam? What's up, Benito? Cigarette vending machines. Yeah, that definitely takes me way, way back. You used to have to pull the handle. They used to have handles that stuck out. And used to have to pull the handle. It was like a lever. And after you put your money in, your cigarettes would come out. Yeah, I remember that. What's funny is I've never smoked, but I've always been like around smokers. People who smoke are very funny too. They're interesting because they all have their own technique. Like they all got they have a technique. Every smoker has a technique to how they smoke, how they pull out the cigarette from the box. Some of them, they'll take the box and they'll go like this. I don't know why they do this. I think they do this to move the cigarettes down. They'll tap the box, then they'll pull it out. Then you got the side smokers. They put the cigarette all the way on the side of their lip, and they talk while they smoke. Yeah, all kind of smokers. Ernest talking about he waiting for the weed vending machines. I'm pretty sure it's coming. If not, it's already in existence somewhere. Yeah, and that too. Yep. Some people used to keep their money in the cigarette box. Yep. That is a fact. That's funny. Yeah, you took way back with that. Damn. That's when if I had to pick a brand that was probably the most popular, I would say Newports. Newports had it on Smash for like a long time. A long, long, long time. Yep. Newports. I remember the first time I saw a brown cigarette. Thought it was weed. Dude was like, nah, that's a cigarette. I was like, it look like cigar weed. It looked like cigar weed. And my brother, what's happening, man? What's going on? What's up, Mick? Mick said for my cataracts. Yeah, you go to Amsterdam, it's love. It's definitely love there, for real. They got bars. They got bars. They got menus with different types of weeds available. Yep, they surely do. And my father said he's maintaining control today. 2-0. Very good. Very good. I see that dialogue was it proved to be pretty helpful, because I know that's probably substantially less than what you're used to doing. But it will definitely pay off for you in the long run. I assure you. Because one of the things mainly that trading less does is it forces you to wait for the better opportunities to come. Instead of taking the first one that comes, because you're kind of just anxious to get a lot of trades in. You know what I mean? So that it definitely does off top, off the rip. Yep, it definitely will slow you down, and it will force you to wait for better opportunities. Without a doubt. Oh, here it is. Okay, now I got it. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Let me make sure though. Man, it's pouring down rain today here in New York, man. Like, it wasn't raining all day. It just started raining like this, like about an hour and change ago. Just retarded torrential rain, and then it stops. Well, not completely. It's still raining a little bit. Slowed down though. Slowed down substantially. Make sure this thing ain't fogging up. All right, that looks a little better. Now it's starting to rain again. Now it's starting to pick up again. Crazy. And it was kind of chilly too. Like the weather just be bugging out, man. I'm like, this is June. It's the middle of June. This weather acting like it's like April or March. You can hear it. Unbelievable. Yes, definitely. Said doing less is more. Yep, enlightening until it actually happens. That's it, man. That's it. That's the key. That is the key. Because to be able to do this long term is something that is what people have not been able to do. And when anytime I make a reference, I'm mainly referring to the majority of people. Most people can't trade long term. Most people have whatever their experience is, maybe a few years, and because they can't figure out how to become consistent, they're going to give up. They're going to give up on it because it's something that requires capital. And every time that you have to start over, that's more money that you're putting into investing, trading, whatever you're doing. More money that you're putting in to start over and over and over again, you know? Oh, this is Ty. No wonder I didn't know who that was. No wonder. I had no idea who that was. It's very interesting to me that people like to use different names on Facebook. It's funny because I used to be like that too. I ain't even gonna lie. I used to be, I guess, of the thinking that like social media was a way for Big Brother to spy on you or something. Like now you got a Facebook account, people can see and hear your conversations and do all type of shit. Ain't nobody thinking about you like that. Nobody's thinking about you like that. Yes, they collect information about you, but that's only so that they can sell your feed to advertisers. You know, when you see sponsored posts and stuff like that in your feed, those are people that pay for the advertising and they paid to be in front of you and they targeted you. So that's all the information is used for. It took me a while to realize that, but at first I used to be like how everybody else is. Like, oh, let me use a fake name because I don't want nobody knowing who I am and this and that. Don't nobody care like that. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares. Oh, what was I? I was about to do something. Hold up. What the heck was I about to do just now? Damn. Oh, okay, I remember now. All right. Yep. Palea said the rain is like the market right now. It's inconsistent. Mick said training is the seed that we sow. The protocol is the rain. Bingo. Yep. And my brother said I had difficulty trading less because I thought I could get back losses, but it's so tiring to recover. Man, that is such an awakening right there, man. That right there that you just said, it's such a relief. Like this is a relief. It's like a big weight taken off of your shoulders, man. He said it's tiring to recover losses. He said I generally have many more wins, but even 2 losses means you got to do 10 wins to break even, and this becomes tiring. It definitely does. Yeah, Jelani. He said, oh, they throw in the long nickname like Jelani. I be on my grind, Stevens. For real. Like, yo, why? Why is your name like 10 names? And I know who Jelani taking a shot at too. that's a indirect shot. Ernest says, just like the constant need for drama, 90% of the privacy, crybabies don't even say anything worth spying on. Yo, that is a fact. That's so true, man. That is true. Right. Ain't nobody spying on your conversation. You talking about the game. Nobody cares. Everybody's talking about the damn game. You're not really saying nothing. You ain't really saying nothing to much. Much or nothing. For real. Nobody care about what you got to get from the store. Jelani talking about, Jelani, I'm not that baby's daddy, Stevens. Oh my goodness. I'm the pappy. If you know what movie that's from, you a movie buff for real. Give me the movie and the actor. One of y'all might get it too. Oh, I had a feeling it would be Jelani. He know what it is. That is hilarious. Yes sir, yes sir. Can't get right. Yeah, that is hilarious. That's funny. Adam said it ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string and a Burger King Pringle. Eddie took the time to type the whole thing out in title caps. Yo, silly, man. Silly. Oh, snap. What's up, Jay Carly? Now, you ain't missed that much. We just got here. Oh, Mick knew too. All right, Mick. Mick said the Mac man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was sad, man, when I heard that he had passed away. I was like, damn. Lost a great one right there. He was hilarious. Bucket naked. What movie is that from? If you know that, you really a Mac fan for real. Yeah, exactly. You gonna eat your cornbread? Yeah, that's a classic movie though. For real. That's definitely a classic movie. Jelani said he went to school. You went to school with Bernie Mac, daughter? Jay Carly be stealing quotes, killing trades, taking names, making fools crying in the car. Y'all are stupid, man. Y'all are crazy. Him downstairs. Yo, when he did that stand up on the Kings of Comedy, yo, he killed that set. He killed that. Right, yes, American cookies. He was like, I already told you, boy. Yo, oh man. Oh wow, she was a year ahead of you. Okay. Wow. Hassan said he saw Friday more than every. Nah, that ain't enough. You only saw it 17 times? Nah. I lost count how many times I saw Friday. I had to see Friday at least 500 times. Like literally. Jay said he been watching Friday since he was 12. That's about right. That's more like it. Yep. For real. I probably seen Friday After Next at least 300 times. Yeah. Joshua said he watching Friday after every 301. That's about right. It's so ill because you like there's certain movies that just never get old. It don't matter how many times you watch them. They don't get old. You be trying to watch them and so that it's not funny anymore. And it's always funny. It's always funny. Yeah, Belly definitely on the list. You ever saw the movie called Shotters? Or let me be politically correct. Shotters? Shotters was ill. If you like Belly, you'll love Shotters. Hardcore. Yeah, Harlem Nights. Oh, Jay Carly, you gotta look that movie up. Shottas. Shotters. Harlem Nights I watch every time it come on. Definitely. Definitely. He was like, g, you, g, g. Yeah, that is hilarious. American Gangster. Yep. I can only imagine. He said, imagine working on the set of the movies. Man. You couldn't, if you was on certain movie sets, you wouldn't even be able to work. You'd be laughing the whole time. I used to feel like that about Martin Lawrence, for his show Martin. No way I could be on the set with them. I couldn't even be on the show. Especially like if he's doing one of the characters. He doing like Dragonfly Jones or somebody. Or Otis. He was like, I'll shoot that little crusty. He told her, he warned her. He warned her. I know, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know how they keep their composure. And you know that they get caught up in the laughing. You know how you just be laughing at something and you trying to act. You're trying to compose yourself and you keep it's funny. It'd be funny for mad long too. It'd be funny for like a half hour. And every time that you try not to think about it, it makes it even more funny. So I know that they just be going through cut after cut after cut, trying to get it. For real. Yeah, definitely grew up with a living color. A living color. Remember, I had memorized the whole skit when Damon Wayans, he was like the Muslim in jail, and he just used to be talking about just whatever, just anything, but he would articulate whatever he was talking about. He was like, first of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by adhering to the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Yo, he used to have me rolling. He used to have me rolling. What was the other skit with him and oh, what's my other boy's name? Dang, I can't think of this other dude's name. What is the other guy's name? When they used to do Men on Films? Yeah, see, like y'all gotta be thinking back at all of that stupidness. They used to be stupid, man. They used to be, yes, Men on Film. Yes. Stupid. Thank you, David Allen Greer. Yes. Yo. Oh my goodness. That episode of Martin when he was Dragonfly Jones and he was fighting the dude Kenji. Yo, every time I watch that, if I see that now, I'll be crying. Stupid. Just plain stupid, man. Yeah. Yes. Hated it. Yup. Y'all remember? 2 snaps. Yes. Damn, man. Blaine Edwards and Antoine Merriweather. Wow, y'all are funny. Y'all remember everything. That is crazy. Talk about Dick Buckets and Bob Greasy. Silliness. And I am watching the market, by the way, while we on here bullshitting. Adam said I'm gonna have to search YouTube later on now. What? I'm thinking about what to find first. All of that stuff is hilarious. Chilligan's Island. Fire Marshal Bill. I was good at Fire Marshal Bill too. Let me tell you something. He was stupid. And your boy, I forgot what his name was. He was like, wrote a song about it. Like the head, here it go. That was David Allen Greer too. Homie the Clown was stupid. Yeah, Homie the Clown was mad funny because he used to get a kick out of the fact that he was hitting kids with that sock. Be like, homie, don't play that. Stupid. Oh my goodness. That stupid song he had. Homie the Clown. Don't play around. Even though the man try to keep him down. Oh snap. I'm like, why do I remember all of that? Like vividly. Yes, yes. And he made them repeat it. Yes, he did. Mark looked like he's trying to slow down a little bit. New Mind, what's good, man? All day, every day. That's it. It just stays on repeat. I just, matter of fact, I had just finished watching it right before I got on here. Very good, as you should. Very good. Oh, Hollywood, the throwback. Slowing down a little bit. There's 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 still some instability there though. I'm seeing. Yeah, so quirky. That's a good name for that. Quirky. Matthew said, I got reminded of something my parents always said growing up. God helps those willing to help themselves. If you were in the chat, you know why. Mm-hmm. Sheena, what's up? Sheena said, I've been winning in demo, winning. How many trades you take so far? I know she hyped too. I ain't hear from you in a couple of days. I was like, yep, she training. That's one thing I do like. She said did 2 last night, 2 this morning. Okay. Wait for it. Jelani said, are you recording? She said, been training. Indeed. Newman, the hardest things to accomplish is having discipline and patience. Yeah. Yeah, man. James said, that's what's up. Matthew said, beasting. One contract at a time, just following MRMH. Were you were in the group chat today, Sheena? Oh, my bad. I meant to accept this. I didn't even realize he sent that to me. Okay. That's what I meant to do. I don't even know who this is. Yeah, I don't even know who this is now. Now I'm totally confused. Hold up. I have no idea who this is. Oh, okay. Now I know who it is. Vern. Okay. Cool. I got him. Got him now. All right, cool. Dimitri, I didn't send that to you. Hold on, maybe I didn't. It's possible. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Send it to you right now. All right. Let me come back over to the chat. Mick said, with those MRMH trades, she said no, just got in. Oh, she's saying yes. So yes to the MRMH trades. I think that Sheena said yes to that. Joshua said just talk to a former student who might be talking about it. Talking about it. Joshua, what you mean? Jay Carly said that we have MRMH yesterday. All right. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I got you. I know, that's like on the regular, man. Anytime, like a lot of times what you'll encounter is like the whole sob story. And they'll take you through it. And I'm always empathetic, like I don't ever feel no kind of way when they leave in the first place, because I'm like, you do have to find your own way ultimately. But I know that the way is clear here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to go through a lot of nonsense to try to find your way when you just keep yourself in the environment that is the way. Like, I know that much for a fact. Sheena said the only one I remember for sure was between 10 and 10:30. 10 and 10:30 a.m. So that was today. So Sheena, that was the time that you took your trade, or that was the time that you saw MRMH? Well, actually, it would have to be. Well, no, it could be one or the other. So you said for sure between 10 and 10:30. So you took a trade during that time, or that's when you saw the MRMH? Market's slowing down a bit too. A little bit. Oh, that could be it too. Yeah, that's a good question. Sheena, also, what market are you in? Are you in the euro, or you're in the pound? Very good question. Very good question. I know sometimes, every now and then. All right, so he's straight. Just enough to not get removed from the chat. Gonna keep an eye on this right here. This 2693. This should give us some good information. Actually, whatever happens here, specifically the pricing and also what the market actually does. All right, right there. Start watching it right there. It's telling you a lot right there. You see what it's doing? You see what the pricing is doing? Telling you a lot right there. Oh man. Oh, excuse me. Wow, that says a lot. Everything that you just saw just now. So much information. Man, that was a lot of information right there. I guess people still got to walk their dog in the rain, huh? That's why I'm kind of glad that like I'm a cat person. I'm not really a cat person. I'm a cat person because my kids is cat people now. My wife and kids are cat people, so I'm a cat person. But you got to walk your dog in the rain, and then when the dog come back in the house, it's gonna smell like wet dog. Or is it me? Like you can't avoid wet dog smell. Or am I bugging out? Like I'm just looking because I'm like people are actually out here walking their dogs. I'm like, yo, they ain't coming back in my house. Like you ain't coming back in the house, yo. You better go dry off or something. Ernest said, "I'm a no pet person." That was me until we got a cat. Then they got the nerve to be talking about another cat. I'm like, nah, we're not doing another one. You're bugging. Okay, cool. Sheena's on the Euro. So Sheena, you need to be on in the chat. Well, I'm not putting pressure on you to do it, but I want you to, if you're around when you see your MRMH, to post the time of the trade, not the trade, to post the time of the MRMH in the group chat, just so others who are looking at the Euro can also just take a look, and also other nosy people that want to look at the Euro, so they can take a look too. Very good. That's good because that'll be a lot more engagement in another market because like um Matthew um Matthew, who's the other guy that's on the Aussie? Is it Dion? I think it's Dion. Matthew and Dion, and there was another person that's on the Aussie heavy. So they'll post like the MRMH in the group chat for the Aussie, but we don't really have that for the Euro. So that would be a huge help. I think Kev is on the Euro. Yeah, it is. It's Dorian. Matter of fact, Dion might be on the Euro too. I forgot. I know it's kind of scattered though. And it would be nice to have more of a focus on different markets. And we kind of know, like, yeah, that's your market. Boom. So when you post up the MRMH, it's there, and then everybody can go take a look at it. Or you was getting priced out probably. Mm-hmm. And my father said demo gives you a full sense of winning because of option pricing. When you shift to live, you'll find it difficult to find good pricing. That's 100% correct. Definitely. Demo is, excuse me, a useful tool for observing behavior and learning the platform. That is 100% correct too. Yep. James said that means more patience is required if you get trades like that in demo and transition to live. Yep. Yep. All of this is sound advice and also observation. James said you can take them trades in demo. Sheena said, hold up, that's multitasking. I'm just learning how to look at the chart. She's like, wait, you're giving me too much work. Relax. Relax. Don't let them talk to you like that, Sheena. Oh man. One thing that's good though to do, have your live up next to demo. This is what I've been doing in the trainings as of late. Have your live up next to demo, use the live information, and then pull the trigger in the demo off of the live. Off of the live information. That's how we paper trade on live and actually can, go through the whole clicking. Oh, let me take, oh, that's valid. Boom, let me click in. But you're on the demo account. You're not in the live. So that's a good thing to do also. Yep, definitely. And my father said, observing behavior is great, but if you want to succeed, stick to live. Adam, there's a difference between being a student and being a demo warrior. He's right about that. Don't try to become a millionaire in demo. Yep, he's right about that one. Sheena said, am I bothered? I'm not getting in live until I hit this demo consistently. I ain't losing no real money. Indeed. Smart, of course. He says, yes, but Sheena, you should watch live and write down the pricing you want to get in. It will be more beneficial. Yeah, he's actually saying what I was suggesting as far as having a demo up. You can track in your demo account. If you took a trade using live information, look at the time that you were entered on the demo account when you take the trade, and that lets you know the timing of when the live information would have been considered valid, or at least as close as you're gonna really get to it. Aside from doing it on paper, because writing it down is cool. I think having both up sharpens your precision because you're actually doing it. Like you're actually going through the actual process of doing it. So I think that'll be helpful. Sheena said, you're giving me jewels. Delani said, I disagree. Demo prepares you for live, and you can be on the demo and live together to help you with your transition to live. Yes. So Jelani is saying he's reconfirming what I just said also. Yep. Adam said, I'm thankful for my journey, 45 and 0 on demo. Adam, when you hit 45 and all, when you do that, and my bar, the demo will give you a false sense of winning, and when you go live, you will lose because of the differences which you will not be aware of. If you do it the way that I'm suggesting, then you won't go through that because you'll take much fewer trades if you have live up next to demo. In other words, you only would be using the demo for the purpose of entering a trade based on live information. That would be the equivalent of paper trading on live. And if you're doing that using the live information, that is valid. So that is the reason that I think that is a solid way to go about doing it. That's why I'm starting to train like that now too. I'm doing it like that in training. Um, Adam said, not if you paper trade on live first. Once again, saying the same thing I'm talking about. Just using the demo to my journey was like one. Am I bothered? I know you're right. I don't even have a live account yet, so I can't even speak on it. Advice taken. I'm humble. Very good. Yep. Very good. That's why Sheena gonna do her thing and be a shooter. She's very humble. She's been very humble just the whole time. Like I've actually been in communication with her for quite some time. She was humble when I first spoke to her. She humble now. You better watch out. She gonna be taking your trades. You thought that you had it. You'd be like, wait, what happened to the pricing? She gonna be in a corner like this. She'd be like, mm-hmm. Him downstairs. She'd be like, him downstairs. Yo. So y'all like my comedic timing, right? My timing is nice. Yeah, exactly. And my brother said, I'm just trying to get back as this chat has helped me tons. Yeah, and everybody's actually agreeing with what you're saying too. Like we're all agreeing. Everybody's saying the same thing pretty much in a slightly different way, but it's all the same. Just like saying paper trading on live. That's the exact same thing as what I'm suggesting that you can do with your demo and your live account. You use the live information and then you actually pull the trigger in the demo account. So you can actually keep track of your trades in your demo, but it's based on live information. Yep, based on live info. Ernest said demo is great for execution practice. Bingo. But be careful with mindset. There's no real money on the line, so your mindset is not getting any reps. Right. Yep. Yep. And I think at this point, like just throughout TA, we've established pretty well that there's definitely a difference between demo and live. And now you have an actual way that you can utilize the demo account way more effectively than just using it independent, like by itself. What you do is you use the demo in conjunction with the live information. You do it like that. Yep. did it like that, and now we do it like this. Okay, boom. Boom. Let me get him set up. Let me see. All right, my bad, Vern. I thought that I had did this already. There he goes. Okay, cool. Okay, let me come back over here. Sheena said, Ernest, I always took Monopoly to the heart as a kid. I'm just saying. Jelani said, I came in knowing nothing, and my bothered do demo helped me tremendously and made my transition to live much easier. But you were right about live. Adam said, it's true, because I thought I was basically a rock star. I kept telling my wife how awesome I was. Jermaine was good. James, what phase you in? Right now, phase one, man. This market, it's too much speed right now. Like I'm toggling back and forth. And every time I toggle and go back, then I just do something else. Because there's too much speed right now. Joshua said behavior's still there. And I don't disagree. I don't disagree. That's the thing about what speed will do. It comes in and then it hides what the behavior actually is. So you got to wait it out. You know, got to wait it out. That's why people always get caught up in the speed. If you notice that the majority of people that take a L is when the market's fast. It's just like, it's a thing. It's a thing. Yep. And my father said, yes, agreed, Jelani. Demos for platform understanding, really, but if learning to be profitable, live is the way to go. Yep. Yes, indeed. I see if it's slowing down a little bit now. Look like it's trying to slow down a little bit. So that's a good sign. Joshua said, notice that in the pricing on the 2691, aggressive warp speed skipped from 92 to 46. 92 to 46 on the buy. Yeah, that's retarded speed. Ernest says, nothing brings out the discipline like when Mother Market slaps you around, just like in real life. Facts. Jermaine, the market tells you everything. I know that's easy to say. It surely does. James said 2,700 is a whole number. That's why. Adam says, I really enjoyed what Walker, J. Carly, and Matthew were talking about today. We harp on the people being crazy, but we forget about those who have mad skill. There's a line between being cautious and knowing you have the skill to go out and kill it. Yep. Yes, it is. And that's the line that we dealing with now. Like when we training now. And that's why the whole conversation about skill trades, that's the line that you're talking about. That's the line. All right, so the market did slow down. Behavior looking like it definitely is still intact too. But we gotta wait until the very, very end of this, see what it does. Oh, see what this do right here. Yep, behavior's there. Okay. Mick says, celebrate my birthday and see y'all in live training. Oh, wow. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Seems like there's a lot of summer birthdays. I don't know if it's me. It just seems like mad people talk about their birthday in the summer. And nobody cares in the winter. Like when the time comes, nobody's like, hey, it's my birthday. Like nobody cares. If you was born in like December, January, February, don't nobody care. Or maybe it's just me. Ernest said they switch birthdays from winter to summer. I know, right? Charles said people born in the winter always apologize before inviting you out to their party. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Kid y'all said because we ice cold. That's why. Cold as ice, willing to sacrifice. That's funny. It like I just pick up on little stuff though, and I like to bring it up because I'm like, am I bugging out or is that what it be like? Because I'm not even joking. I'm serious. Like in the wintertime, you just don't hear about people announcing their birthday like that. Like for real. Holly's February. Okay. Yep. It's a nuance. The birthday nuance. And my brother said I was watching one of your videos earlier today. You mentioned it was your birthday. I think it was last month. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, May 18th. Yep, I'm summer born, Taurus, the best sign ever. Come on, Tauruses. Talk shit. Everybody always say that this side is the best sign, don't they? Be like, I'm Sagittarius. It's the best sign ever. Be like, I don't even know what month that is. Aha. And my father just happens to be Taurus as well. So no wonder the OCD, the presence of OCD being so high. Yeah, it's like, and I'm not going to say it's a Taurus thing, but I know that it's a me thing. When I do something, I overdo it. And if I can't do something, I'm not doing it at all. Does that make sense? You know how some people be like, I'll give it a try. If I feel like I'm not going to succeed at doing it, I don't even want to do it. That's why losing for me is like, no, I'm not doing that. Like in my mind, I literally will make up in my mind, no, I'm not losing no more. And that was the first step right there for me with this, because I just decided one day, I was like, nah, if I can't figure out how not to lose, I'm not doing it no more. Like one extreme to the next. Something that I've been doing damn near my whole life. I was ready to be like, if I can't figure out how not to lose, I quit. It's just crazy. It's like it's I don't even know what that is, but it's definitely obsessive. It's definitely compulsive. But I think that it's when you flip it around in a positive way, it becomes something very powerful at the same time. Because what happens is, like in my head, I'll say that, but once I go in it and I start working at whatever it is, I will not stop until I get it. Like there's no, oh, let me start it and see if I can figure it out. I'm not even going to start it if I feel like I can't figure it out. You understand what I'm saying? Regardless of how ridiculous it might seem, I'm going to do it until I figure it out. And I've always done that. And that's why something that if I feel like I can't do it or can't figure it out, I won't do it at all. I won't even try. Like I literally won't even make the attempt. I'm only going to do it if I know I'm going to figure it out, which is insane because I don't know that I'm going to figure it out. But in my mind, I feel like I'm going to figure it out because I'm not going to stop until I do. Insanity, man. It's insanity. Insanity. Oh, thank y'all, man. Y'all talking about happy belated. That's always the safe way to anytime somebody be like, oh yeah, my birthday, be like, oh, happy belated birthday. You in the clear. You good money. Yep. Yeah, he said similar personalities. Now I know why I'm attracted to your chats. Yeah, man. The energy is crazy. The energy, definitely. Oh, Kenyatta asked some earlier. Mark, you ever trade on MT4? I know a guy that I went to high school with made 14,000 last night after the opening. What's his name? Who's that? Um, yeah. And my father said, yeah, losing the same for me. Yep. Jelani said, Ernest, we do. I'm January 5th, used to Christmas and birthday gifts together. Right. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. For real. James said, yeah, it's more than possible to get money like that. Absolutely. Ernest said, what month is a-hole? Because that's what I hear the most. You're an a-hole. Oh, my goodness. Sheena said, not insane. You just know yourself. Definitely. Yes, definitely high level of self-awareness. Yep. Ernest said, I don't care about signs. Yeah, I don't really either. The reason that I even engage in the conversation is because I know that people are big on it. And I always am interested to see when there are similarities between people like with the same sign and stuff like that. And then sometimes people don't be nothing at like they don't be alike at all and they be born on the same day. So, it's just like anything else, I believe. Ty Youngblood, okay, with Wealth Builders. Okay. He sound like he might be a young dude. And if he young doing this thing, I always definitely got respect for that. Shit, if you old doing your thing. Holly said, accepting all belated February birthday greetings. Happy belated birthday, Holly. Oh, okay. He's like 29. Okay. Yeah, he right on the cusp. Once you hit 30, it's all over, man. Tell you that right now. You start getting all type of aches and pains. You like, wait, hold up, what's that? Why my back hurt? And then it's interesting too because it's like you hit 30 and you feel the shift, and then you hit 40 and you feel another shift, but it's a reverse. Well, it is for me anyway. I feel younger now at 41 than I did when I was 30, which is totally weird. But on every level, I feel younger. I feel wiser. And I was pretty bright at 30. Like I was very smart at 30 years old. But now it's like when I look back at how I felt in my body and everything at that age, I don't know. It's like I feel better now than I did then. It's crazy. Ernest said it's over when you buy your first bag of diapers. Kid Yada said, I just tweaked my hamstring walking down the stairs a half hour ago. Oh snap. She just said, true man, I be aching. Right, for no reason. Like, hold up, why? You ever feel like you was in a fight? Like you just wake up and your body's so sore? You felt like you was in a fight and then you remembered all you did was probably like play basketball or something for like 10 minutes. And because you were on the court for 10 minutes, your whole body's aching. Well, I mean, what's good about this is that this might spill into the next session about what I'm seeing now. Yeah, Jelani said, I agree, feel better at 40 than I did at 30. It's weird. Yeah, it is. It's very weird, man. It's very weird. Kenyatta, that's that freedom mark is getting in your pores. Wealth oil. Hey, you might be right, man. When you can sleep at night and you know all your bills is paid, it does make you feel better. Be like, oh, I did have a headache until that bill got paid. Now my headache seemed to just subsided. Yeah, that insurance is paid. Hey, I feel a hell of a lot better. Yeah. Gary said, wait till you hit 50, all hell breaks loose. I hope not, man. Shoot. MVS said, maybe because you don't work anymore, you feel younger. Well, was I still working at 30? How old am I? 41? And what year is it? 2019? I haven't been working since 2006. How many years is that? That's 13 years. So, no, when I was 30, I wasn't working. When I left my job, I was in my late 20s. Yeah, I was like 28, 29, I think. So and what's crazy is that when I left the job, that's when I started feeling the difference in my body. Like when I hit 30, that's what's crazy to me. That's when I started feeling a lot of aches and pains and stuff. Damn, I don't know what the hell just happened. And it was out for a long time too. All right. Well, I think I saw somebody said they took a trade, right? Who done it? Who done it? Is this thing even still streaming? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay, still there. Oh, that was who took that? James? James took the 450, huh? Yes, so how it's set up? How did it set up? Oh, you did record it. Okay, cool. So that means you're gonna post it soon. You probably posted it already. Let me check. Sure did. Okay. What I'm thinking and what I, if I had to guess, would say will happen is this behavior will carry over into the next session when the market reopens again. So, assuming that that is the case, we got behavior, we got environment. It may get an MRMH. He's funny. He said he still traded it. Sheena said cleave 2 all day. What's that? What's cleave 2? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cleveland. Sheena, what you talking about? When you say cleave 2, what's that? Cleveland? She said yes, Cleve. Okay. Shouting out her city, huh? It's the last binary right here. I know somebody out there bold enough to trade the last binary before the market closed. Is somebody out there? Yep. Somewhere. All right. Um, I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna get, what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I think I got it. I think I got it. Some grilled chicken salad. Grilled chicken salad, man. Mm-mm-mm. Look at that right there. Whew. Anybody like that last binary, boy? Marcus like, yeah, you can play if you want to, playboy. Come get some. Yeah, man. Because I had to dismiss a lot of other stuff that I was thinking about from earlier. Like I was thinking about like ribs. I was thinking about like shrimp parmesan. I'm like, nah, that's too heavy for right now. I'm gonna keep it light. Keep it light. Matter of fact, Ernest is mad at me right now that I even said salad. he's like, he's like, yo, first of all, why you talking about salad? Second of all, that's what you came up with after all of that. All right. Oh, good question, Peleus. We didn't even go to the movies. She did all of that, and we ain't even go to the movies. Um, what we ended up doing? I think we ended up just like we actually ended up instead of it just being me and her, it ended up being the family again. I think her mother had called her, and we ended up going out eating dinner. I'm like, so much for date night. Anytime mom's is the third wheel, that ain't date night no more. All right, so now it's shut down. All right, cool. All right, market is officially closed. I usually don't even watch it up until 5 o'clock, but I'm just hanging out, so I just watched the end. But usually shut it down by like 4:45. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yes, Joshua knows exactly what I'm talking about. He said responsibility night. Exactly. He said 5 o'clock MRH. Silly this. Silly this. Anthony said, Mets versus Yankees. Who you got? Of course, the Yankees. Of course, the Yankees. I haven't. The only Mets I like is the '86 Mets, and I actually saw that game. Well, I saw the whole World Series, but I saw the game when they came back when Mookie Wilson got on base, stole them bases, man. Them were the Mets that I appreciated when Howard Johnson was playing, Gary Carter, right? Or said that's what old people do. They plan the weekend heavy and then do nothing. And then it's so funny because they do that every weekend. Like, oh yeah, so Saturday we're gonna be doing this and this and blah blah blah. Friday night comes, you'd be like, all right, well it's Friday night, so we supposed to do everything tomorrow, right? Yeah, Saturday. Saturday comes, breakfast, clean up the house a little bit, lay down. It's 6 o'clock. Like, are we still going? Oh, I'm kind of tired now. From doing what? All you did was eat and sweep. And now we're stuck in the house. That's definitely old people shit. Yes. Yes, it is. Right, Ernest? That's how it is. Just like that. And it's quick too. Like, it don't take all day to decide to stay home. Like, as soon as it's established that somebody's tired, that's it. We're in the house now. Yeah, Anthony said mid '80s the Yanks were awful. I can't argue with that. What up, Mo? Yep. So yeah, he said you be sore next day from doing nothing. For real. I'm like, come on. Come on. My wife, she gets upset with me sometimes. She'll be like, don't let us watch a movie and in the movie they doing something like, that looks romantic, and you know how like in the movies they just be doing shit. Just they went to the park and then they went to have a nice candlelight dinner and all of this stuff. And I'm like, okay, it sounds great. It's wonderful. She's like, why can't we do that type of stuff? I'm like, because first of all, you going to sleep before we even get there. Like, it's on the way to the destination. If I'm driving, she's gonna take a nap. When she gets into the nap mode, it's already done. Like, it's a wrap now, because the nap is the prerequisite to the good sleep. So she has a taste of the good sleep. So the good sleep is inevitable now. So whatever we're doing, no matter what we're doing, we could be doing something that's like active. Like, we could have went bowling, something active. She will be in the bowling alley. She'll sit down. And if she catch that nod, it's all over. And I'm like, see, and she'll get upset with me because I know her. And I'm like, you can't get mad that I know that that's what you're going to do. It just is what it is. I'm not mad that you're doing it. I'm telling you that that's what's going to happen beforehand. And yet, like, anybody that's like been married, especially if you've been married like a long time, you like, after a while, you just really, really know your spouse. You just know them. Yeah, but she gets so mad at me that I know her very well. And I'm like, but you, like, are you mad that I know you, or are you mad at what you be doing? Which one is it? And VS said, looking at your facial expression while you were saying it was funny. Ernest said, I missed 20 minutes of the end game. I was out cold. And that is, I mean, come on, man. It's true. And it's like the older you get, you can start napping anywhere. That's how you really know that you're getting old, when you can go to sleep anywhere. Going to sleep anywhere. Like I was just talking to you. Like, don't let us be, like, should be like, you know, let's watch a movie. And I'm like, what, you mean a movie in the house, or you mean a movie in the theater? No, let's go to the movies. As soon as she says, let's go to the movies, what I do, I go get the blanket. Like I'm not even kidding. I literally bring a blanket with us to the movie theater, because she's going to sleep at some point. And you know, the movie theater is cold. Get the blanket. And I'm like, don't be embarrassed. Like when we get there, don't, you know, people don't feel like, oh, well, people see us with the blanket. We're not the only one that got a blanket. It's other old couples in here that got blankets. She's like, I'm not old. I'm like, all right, you're not old. You just act old. Yes, definitely at church. You know who all the sleepers are in church, because they sit in the back. Anybody that, when they come in, they go in the back pews, you know that they the sleepers in the church. They the sleepers. For real, for real. They know not to sit nowhere near the front. And if it's like a deacon, or like, you know, like a deacon, like if it's a deacon, the deacons are smart, because they'll wear their shades in church. They'll wear the dark shades where you can't see the top, and they'll have their Bible open, and they'll just be just like this, and they'll position their head, and they mastered it. They masters at it. They be right there asleep. And certain triggers go off. Certain triggers go off that'll wake them up. They'll know exactly the timing to wake up and to get up and, you know, do whatever needs to be done, or whatever the case may be. But make no mistake about it, they have mastered the art of sleep in church. Yes, they have. Hilarious. And it's funny because people, like, everything that I'm saying, I know that people know that that's what happens. You be seeing it. You be seeing it, man. You be seeing it. Yep. It's just like trigger words in the couples, you know, like in relationships. If you out and you hear like a couple and they arguing about something, there's trigger words. If a man is arguing with his woman, you know that he's married just from how he's talking. First of all, married men automatically off the rip sound like they married. Like, just the conversation, it's either, their response is either, I know, babe, I know. Yeah, you're right. If he does that, then he's trying his best to ensure security for later on, so that he's not like in the doghouse and, you know, he don't got to sleep in another room or something like that. So he just maintains the peace. He's doing everything in his power to maintain the peace. And she could be going off, and he'd be like, I know, you're right. That's how you know when the dude is married. It's amazing. And there's trigger words. There's definitely trigger words. There you go. Now we talking. Now we talking. Mo said I used to get mad at my kids for sleeping in church, but then minutes later, I'm out. I'm out cold. Right. You straight taking pointers from the kids. And they said, you want to be right or you want to be happy? There we go. Being at peace is more important than being correct. Yes, it is. See, because you can, it's like as your wife, like, she's witty. They know exactly what to say, and they know exactly what to do to get what they want. But there's a slight little opportunity that you have to outwit her just by making her think that she got what she wanted, but you make sure that you also get what you want out of the exchange. But it's this little window of opportunity that you have. And if you don't take advantage of it and do it right, you messed up. Be like, you know you done messed up, right? You know that, right? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's like studying. It's like studying. Like you really got to study in order to be effective. Because otherwise, you just be just the yes man. I can't be the yes man, but you know, I'm at least put forth the effort to make her feel like she's right and she won. That's all they want. That's all they want. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what that's from, Ernest. Bill Duke. Mo said that's the one thing she holds over your head forever. That's a fact. Yep. Yep. Yeah, but you know, I mean, they worth it though. Like that, I always feel like that. I always feel like it's worth, you putting in the time to really learn them well enough so that you can just always kind of keep the peace, even when she don't want to keep the peace. A lot of times they be wanting to be confrontational, but it's difficult for them to remain confrontational when you're not confrontational at all. Like you figured out how to just play your position, be cool, and keep it down. That's it. Eventually she'll calm down. Yep. Sheena said her 9-year-old been watching the market with her. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, is your 9-year-old your oldest? What's so incredible too about these kids, man, they're smart enough to like understand. They know. They know. Once you kind of give them the basic premise of what it is that needs to be done, they just figure it out. Like that's how my son is. He's 11, and he's definitely like that. My goodness. He'll come up to me. I'll be in the shower. He'll be like, "Pop, I looked at the chart. I think you have a moving hole." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" And sure enough, I come out. He'll show it to me. He'll be like, "Yeah, this is a moving hole right here, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. It is. Yes, it is." Mo said, "If it wasn't for my wife, I'd be somewhere out of control." Please, completely out of control. We be like the juice man. The juice man. Yep. Oh, I thought I had a message over there. Oh, I do. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here. I know that y'all see me nodding off a little bit. That's why I kept talking shit, because I was trying not to, but I was nodding off. I ain't gonna front. I'm about to go take a power nap for real. So I'll check y'all out of trading.